The Marksmen with Liam Neeson. That's the star of the film. And there's another actor, so I don't know their name. But I like the cartel guy that, he says, I'm a soldier. Because Liam Neeson's an ex military. I guess it's just fitting. Of course, the character is, ex military. And because he had to explain how he's so good with the gun and stuff. But he also could have just been a hunter. Maybe this movie would have been kind of cool too. They just did it like he's just a rancher. And he's just good. He shoots coyotes on his land that kill his sheep and whatnot. But his ranch is not making money. He's gonna lose his ranch soon. And his wife died of cancer, and I think she died really slow. I guess she wanted to try to fight it, but there's no point in fighting. It was just like she just died a horrible death, basically. But what was I thinking? And then the daughter works for Border Patrol, which is cute, And she lives in the area, I guess. She lives in the general vicinity. We're in Arizona, on the border, and I'm not sure what town. Maybe we're near Nogales or something. Or somewhere around this part of the state, on the border with Mexico. I'm not sure what state's on that. Maybe Chihuahua. I think it's Chihuahua, perhaps, is on the other side. The state of Chihuahua. But it's, what was I thinking of? I like when the cartel guy says, are you a soldier? I'm a soldier too. And in some sense, he's right, because he also is hardened and toughened, and he knows how to fight his way too. I like when, he gets injured in the barn house. They're they're basically in Illinois, right? There's some rural Illinois by this point. These guys chase him into well, now, it feels kind of dumb, the guy, I guess, because they had to leave Mexico because the brother did something. He did something that pissed off the cartel, and they killed him. Okay, and they said, we're going to go after your family. Well, what does it matter? He's already dead. He's not going to know if you did it or not. He's already dead, so why does it matter? And then they cross into the border. It's like, why are you going to chase him all the way? They want the boy to make him a soldier, I guess. Can't you just kidnap someone's kid and recruit him? I mean, why I mean, to be fair, it's only like four cartel guys. And I guess maybe the cartel section they're a part of, we actually don't really learn even what we know they have ties in the United States because they call American, like in Chicago, there's this gangster guy, they call him to do reconnaissance, and they have a corrupt cop they have connections in the States. Maybe that's why they were so comfortable just to go up, because they have connections in the States anyway to do this. Otherwise, but even then, it's like, why bother chasing after this kid, Well, you know what? Actually, the motivation is because Liam Neeson kills his brother. So I guess really it's more like he wants to kill Liam Neeson's character, but he lives on the border. So theoretically, you don't have to chase that. Well, maybe he thinks maybe he's gonna run away. I don't know. He doesn't seem the guy to run away though. But in some alternate universe, okay, he kills his brother. He goes back because he leaves him alone. But then he's like, I'm gonna go over the border. And then the border cops. Oh, what is it? The border patrol, when they get to the gate to cross, it's so dumb. It's like, how did you let this guy? Because he gives a passport and some lady's face. Do they know their cards? And they look like gangsters. They look mean, intimidating. They don't look friendly. They look like assholes. They're like mean mugging face and shit. And it's like, what do you call? And the face, obviously, it's like different lady. It's not him. But this lady, she let him through. I think it was him or the girl. Somebody, one of these border patrols. They didn't consult with the other one. They didn't bother check. They just said, "Oh, you go ahead." What the fuck? You just let him go ahead? So I guess they're corrupt too. Like, there's so many corrupt people in this. That's the only explanation, is it? Of course his dog dies. There's just no way the dog wasn't gonna die. And then the kid, his mom dies. That was sad. His mom died. I don't know if the mom knew a little bit English. It actually makes sense that the son, because they have family in Chicago. That's why she got to take him to the U.S. in Chicago. But they were in Mexico. But the son was learning English, for some reason, I guess. I guess maybe because the family that he has up there, perhaps. I don't know. So I'm kind of curious, like, why do were there plans to maybe go to the U.S. to meet that family there or that family there, and maybe we learned English to further his opportunities in Mexico. Because now, like, I'm bilingual. I can speak the language of the North. So, he can hire me. I could work in tourism and shit. So, I wonder how common it is, maybe. I got in the United States, we do English classes and no, what's it called? Spanish classes, and so maybe in Mexico, that's commonplace in their country. They do English classes. But what was I thinking in my head? And then the guy, he speaks decent English too. The cartel guy, he speaks decent. I mean, the movie also has the sake of plot, so obviously, they gotta make it convenient that way. And the kid speaks really good English, actually. That actor, for sure, he's American, like he lives here. But he's got to play a guy that's from Mexico. He's probably Mexican descent, if anything. Maybe he spends his time, maybe the actor in for real life spends time, right, intermediates between the two. I think he might have spoke Spanish. Yeah, I think he did actually spoke Spanish in the movie, actually. But, and Liam Neeson's character, he dies. Yeah, but I guess he finds purpose. He gets the kid home safe and sound. He kills this guy that's trying to get to him and the kid, really, and he dies on a public bus and public transport. Because he gets stabbed, and we know he got stabbed, but then, they make it to Chicago, and he's walking with the kid, and the kid looks back, and he's gone at that moment when the family goes to greet. It kind of, and so, yeah, presumably the kid, the news is turned on, they'll probably hear about, the man died on the bus today. Assuming he didn't pass out, maybe someone took him to the hospital, which maybe that happened too. Maybe he didn't die. It's just left too ambiguous. We don't know what happened to the marksman. There's only one scene. Well, I guess the one scene he shoots a coyote, and then I guess there are some scenes where he does use his rifle. But the best scene is because he is a true marksman. He pretty much, he kills there's 4 of the guys. He kills one in the truck, it flips over. He kills another one when they're walking. They take cover. And then that third one, Plummy kills him too. If I'm this third guy, he killed one, he killed this other guy. I'm thinking, I don't know. Which is kind of, this feels like a fleeting, movies you have plot armor too. But I guess it's just reality, right? And he's that good. Well, shit, I mean, make it a standstill, perhaps? This farmhouse, I guess, I don't know, this property, nobody comes out during this whole shootout. The whole process of this shootout, nobody comes out of this property. And it doesn't look like I guess when you shoot enough, somebody's bound to hear it. Maybe there's somebody somewhere. But we're in a rural area, so maybe you can do a sort of waiver of, if it was reality, maybe they could wave it out a little bit, kind of, try to catch the bear, because this guy is so good with this gun. And he is popping shots at us. I mean, he already killed 2 of these bitches. And he coming from far away. He's gonna probably kill me, no problem, right pretty close, down close to the window. But, it was a nice movie. I liked it, The Marksman. It was entertaining. It's like a Liam Neeson classic, this movie. And because if we plan to play the same character, but at some point the actors, they just need a paycheck. They just need and they already have the routine down. So I guess it's sort of a no-brainer. Just keep it. Just stick with your routine by that point. Why switch it up? Just keep at it. But I liked it. It was a nice movie. What was I gonna say? In my head, I was gonna say something. In my head. The Marksman movie review.